Hey everyone, Ryan here. Just want to talk about the light structure deck, starter deck for you all from Magic the Gathering from the older days. But let's just talk about it first. It's based on gems, but if you look at the panda here, I like to call it Space Panda. So yeah, it's gems and all that. But anyway, so your Space Panda starts with one gem of any attribute in the game, and it goes into the item field. It's a new location. And I would, if I was playing this deck, I'd start with probably the fire, water, or anything other than light, basically. Probably fire, because there are 3 cards that get bonuses for them being vanilla creatures if you have a gem of certain attribute in play, and if you get your special magic stone or this resonator, you will get light gems. If you get this resonator, who's this? What's her name? What's her name? Human. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Gem Craftsman. If you get Gem Craftsman, you get a gem of any attribute. If you get the Gem Shield, you get a gem of any attribute, which is right here, if you play that chant. And if you do the Gem Sword, you get a gem of any attribute. So there are 3 cards, total of 12 in the deck, that give you gems of any attribute, and these 8 cards give you gems, light gems. So if I was starting my resonator, I would start probably with fire to give the Gem Blade Swiftness, because it's an 8/8 for 3. Otherwise, if you don't have a fire gem, it's just a vanilla 8/8, which anyway, I'll talk about that later. So that's how I would start out with my my ruler. Then definitely have to have 4 of these in the deck. Definitely have to have 4 of these, I'm thinking, maybe. But then you have these 12 cards that give you gems of any attribute. So you're going to get your light gems, and then you're going to have to worry about the other gems. Because these guys are powered up by gems. So you have your Gem Blade Ruby gets Swiftness. It's an 8/8 for 3. And then you have your Gem Blade Sapphire, which is a 6/6 for 2. And that gets flying if you have a water gem. So otherwise it's a 6/6 for 2 vanilla that does nothing. And then if it has a water gem, it goes flying. And then you have a 6/6 for 2 that gets precision if you have a darkness gem. So those are the gems that these 12 cards get bonuses off of the gems of different attributes other than light or wind. This is a little heavy price for the Jewel Blast. It's 2, and remove target resonator from the game, so it gets banished. But it's not quick cast, and you have to banish 2 gems. So that might be a little pricey. I don't know how fast you're going to be getting gems. Haven't played the deck in an actual play. But yeah, that's a little, to me it seems a little pricey. The next card in the deck was the White Raven, that when it enters the field, you banish a gem, you draw a card. I don't know how wonderful that's going to be. 1-drop, 3/3 flyer. And I'm tempted to leave it out and see what's in Ancient Knights. Again, most of the light spoilers that I've seen have been the Golems, and getting the Golems to mobilize, and that doesn't work well with this. The last card is this Angry Panda, and it's 1,000 for 4, and whenever you gain a gem, resonators you control gain 2/2 until end of turn, which is pretty cool. And then you can pay 2 light, and target resonator you control gains barrier until end of turn, so it can't be a target of spells. So I like this one, pretty cool. So if you drop a special magic stone, everybody gets, you know, plus 200, and then you drop one of these during your play, and everybody else gets another 200, and so you're going to amp your guys up, and that's pretty cool. But not sure, besides the White Raven, what I'd take out. I might take out the Jewel Blast, just because I know Resonator, you know, answers to Resonators are important, but I don't think the cost is a sorcery speed banish 2 gems for 2. I think there's something else in that's better. And then these guys right here, your vanilla resonators that get powered up by the gems, I don't think they are the answer. So I'm not seeing this deck and this ruler being very competitive in play personally. We haven't had any GPs yet, and the pre-release for Ancient Knights was just this past weekend. So and we will see how those light cards interact with this deck and what people do. Me personally, I'm more interested in Mobilize and the new ruler with that. But Space Panda is pretty cool. I was pretty stoked about Space Panda when it did come out. It was spoiled. Oh, let's see. Is that better? Anyway, so I like the idea of Panda. I like the Panda creature. I'm a fan of the Panda. Fan of probably just about, I can't think of a creature that I'm not a fan of, really, that I don't like. Even like Merfolk. Actually, I have a Merfolk Legacy deck in for Magic, but well, that's not for this video. Anyway, let me know what you think about Space Panda. I'm calling it Space Panda. That's to trigger people. It's a Space Panda. Even though he has gems, look, he's in space. He's floating. It's like some space-time continuum stuff there, so Space Panda. Space Panda. Let me know what you think about Space Panda. Like, subscribe, all that happy, fun, good stuff. And I will see you later. Cheers.